The council chamber of Zeta Prime fell silent as Admiral Keffer's mandibles clicked nervously against his chitinous face. The holographic display before him showed impossible readings, energy signatures that defied everything the galactic coalition understood about warfare. "Repeat the transmission," commanded Counselor Yixara, her four eyes focusing intently on the shimmering data streams. The communications officer, a young Veltari with trembling tentacles, activated the recording. Static filled the chamber before a voice emerged deep, resonant, and utterly alien to their ears. "This is Admiral Sarah Chun of the Terran Federation. Fleet, you have violated the sovereignty of human space and committed acts of aggression against our colonies. Withdraw immediately or face the consequences." A collective shudder ran through the assembled representatives. The humans, if that's what they truly were, had been nothing more than whispered legends for centuries. Ancient Thales spoke of a bipedal species from the Rim territories, beings of flesh and bone who somehow survive without the advanced cybernetic enhancements that every civilized race required. "Impossible," muttered General Thracon, his scaled hide rippling with disbelief. "The humans are myths. Stories told to younglings about primitive creatures who died out millennia ago." But Kethfer's tactical implants were already processing the data. The energy readings were unlike anything in their databases. Not the clean, efficient plasma signatures of coalition technology, but something raw and brutally powerful. His advanced neural networks, products of 1,000 years of technological evolution, struggled to comprehend what they were detecting. "Sir," his aide whispered, "long-range sensors are picking up multiple contacts. They're massive." The main display shifted, revealing the approaching fleet. Even the Coalition's most sophisticated vessels paled in comparison to these leviathans. The ships moved with a predatory grace that sent primitive fear racing through highly evolved minds. Counselor Yixara's voice carried a tremor, despite her centuries of diplomatic training. "Open a channel. Perhaps we can reason with them." The transmission crackled to life, and Admiral Chun's face appeared on the view screen. Her features were alien yet oddly familiar to eyes. Arranged horizontally, rather than in the proper vertical configuration, skin that showed signs of natural aging without cybernetic renewal, and something in her expression that made even the most battle-hardened coalition officers step back. "I am Counselor Yixara of the Galactic Coalition. We were unaware that your species still existed. Surely we can reach a peaceful resolution to this misunderstanding." Chun's lips curved into what might have been a smile, but her eyes remained cold as the void itself. "Peaceful resolution? You've been systematically destroying human colonies for 3 years. You've enslaved our people, harvested our worlds, and declared our entire species extinct." She leaned forward, and something primal in her movement made every being in the chamber's survival instincts scream. There is no peaceful resolution. The transmission ended, leaving the coalition leaders staring at a blank screen. "Deploy the 7th Fleet," ordered General Thracon, his confidence returning. "These primitives may have larger ships, but they lack our technology, our coordination, our—" His words died as the first human vessel opened fire. The weapon wasn't energy-based like coalition armaments. Instead, it launched solid projectiles, crude, archaic, and absolutely devastating. The kinetic rounds tore through energy shields as if they were paper, punching holes in coalition hulls with ruthless efficiency. How is this possible? Keffer's tactical systems overloaded as he tried to process what he was witnessing. Their weapons are primitive. They shouldn't be able to penetrate our defenses. But the humans weren't relying on advanced technology alone. They were using something the Coalition had forgotten in their pursuit of technological perfection: intuition, adaptability, and the raw, unfiltered fury of a species pushed to the brink of extinction. The Coalition's perfectly coordinated fleet formations crumbled as human vessels moved in patterns that defied their predictive algorithms. While Coalition ships required precise calculations and committee decisions for every maneuver, human captains made split-second choices based on instinct and experience. They're not following any tactical doctrine, reported the tactical officer, his voice rising in panic. Their movements are completely random. Not random, Keffer realized. With growing horror. Unpredictable. They're adapting faster than our computers can calculate. Admiral Chun's voice echoed across the battlefield as coalition ships exploded around them. For every human colony you destroyed, we'll take 10 of your worlds. For every human life you've taken, we'll exact a price in blood that will echo through the void for generations. The battle raged for hours, but the outcome was never in doubt. The Coalition's superior technology meant nothing against human determination. Their advanced day couldn't predict the actions of beings who fought not with calculated precision, but with the desperate fury of survivors. As the last Coalition vessel limped away from the battlefield, Admiral Chun stood on the bridge of her flagship, watching the enemy retreat through the viewports. Her first officer, Commander Martinez, approached with a damage report. Minimal casualties, Admiral. The Coalition's weapons were designed to penetrate their own shields, not our hull composites. Chun nodded, her expression grim. Send a message to all Coalition worlds. Tell them the humans have returned, and we remember everything. In the depths of space, the surviving Coalition ships carried word of humanity's return to a galaxy that had forgotten the most dangerous truth about the Puig. Species from the Rim territories, they were never just legends. They were the nightmares that legends were created to contain. And now, those nightmares have returned to collect what was owed. The void itself seemed to echo with the sound of human vengeance, a sound that would haunt the Coalition's dreams. For generations to come, the galaxy had learned too late that some species weren't meant to be forgotten. They were meant to be feared. Humanity was back, and they had brought war itself with them.